Welcome back to Touhoumon World Link Revised. In the last part, I finished the route I was on, went to a next town, and battled the next guy I needed to battle. In this part, the guide, I have two places to go, left and right. The guide says go left, so I'm going right. What will I find? Who knows? It's the Northern Way. There are trainers here. I'm upgraded ramen. This region is filled with fascinating individuals, it is. The Cheerno child! I think this guy might like Cheerno. Does that exist? Like, little Cheerno cosplay to give your child? I'd like to think it doesn't, but like, it might. Still lost. The Cherno children are immune to ice. It's you. You were a legendary in the last game I played. I don't want to put up a rappel, but I'm gonna have to. I can't walk one space without running into Beer Girl again. Do you like soda? Do you like waffles? Yes, I would concur that I do like the breakfast food known as waffles. Do you like pancakes? Now that, sir, that's an interesting question. Do I like pancakes? Only on Fridays. And very particular Tuesdays. Alright, well, I have one more question for you, sir. Soda mode off. My friend with no talent, he once went to, no. And my friend in Animac usually called me unknown gender. Okay. My friend with no talent, he'd go to like every fucking school in the hall, he'd go to the girl and do this. My fucking teacher said, go Hakurei. Then he took out his Hakurei and beat the shit out of him. It's been 3 minutes. And how many things have happened now? Right, I was doing a bit or something, right? About fucking waffles? French toast. Do you enjoy French toast, madam? I would say that I do enjoy French toast a bit more than the pancakes, but not as much as the waffles. So if you were to take a tier list and put in 3 tiers, you'd put in like that. Why would you make a 3-tiered tier list with only 3 things in it? When you could just list them in order from 3 to 1. Well, you see, it's what all the kids do nowadays. Tier list, it's how you tier your emotions. Or something. Have you met Soul-kun? Have you met Niwa? Niwatari? That's the last name of a Touhou, right? Is the new one? Clam Girl? I remember that last name. I don't remember most last names. But I remember easy to remember ones like that one. Right, Koishi, aren't you something stupid? Your legendary's normal ghost, which is like, what the fuck? I don't know what your normal E-form is. Right, 5th part. I have nothing to talk about. Not like I had much to talk about earlier. Aquajet Koishi out of existence. What's this not kill? Okay, thank you. You know, I complain about how low the trainer levels are compared to the boss fights, but like, if all of the trainers were as high levels as the boss fight, that'd be so much more annoying, so You know, I'm glad that not every single of these fights take forever because they're all less than level 60 so far. Whereas we are past the mid-70s. Can you believe we have passed the mid-70s? How high level did my team get before I stopped and hamster loaded? Did we make it to 80? I think we did. Definitely didn't make it to 90. Change the color of Ron's hat. How could you do such a thing to the iconic character design of Ron Yakumo? John and Jeffrey. Nice boat. Excuse me? That was a good battle. Plan to create Animac merchandise store. I will always support Solcoon for build store. What did any of that have to do with a boat? It's a bald man. Free space calculated. Hello, Oren. He's jumped on the desk yet again. Rikako, I don't know what the hell this thing is. Can it die to Shadow Punch? Yes. Inatori. Sounds like it'll die to either grass or electric. Yeah. I was thinking before I started recording this today that I'd make a decent chunk in the post game of this where I'd easily be able to finish it next time I recorded this. Apparently not. Apparently this series is going on for a couple more weeks longer than I thought it would. Which, you know, is fine, I guess. This means that Fantasy Raid Wars is going to continue being at the ridiculously slow pace that it is. What place is this? Esper Squad Showtime. That Esper Squad. It's an Esper. Espeon? It's a Pokemon. You don't know what a Pokemon are. You only know what Bonikamon are. Yeah, because I only have like 2 more jam recordings left, because I only recorded 3 so far and I already uploaded 1. Should probably record that next. Oh no. Maybe I could just, like, for the sake of making these series go a bit faster, maybe I stop jam games for a bit and just continue the 2 video upload schedule a day, and it's just these 2 series. You come from Surabaya or want to go to Surabaya? I don't know. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. The jam game, out of the 3 things I'm recording, the jam games are normally, like, the thing I enjoy the least. Like, you know, sometimes there's some jam games that I really enjoy playing, but a lot of times it's just like, the games I'm playing, it's, you know, they're alright. I like that I'm showing them off. Definitely wouldn't call any of them, like, bad. Like, if I played a game that I thought was legitimately bad, and you could tell in my commentary that I hated it, I wouldn't have uploaded the video. But yeah. Especially when, like, sometimes I play the jam games, and it becomes really apparent that I'm fucking terrible at the game. I don't know. And the views on those fucking videos are weird. Because, like, most of the time they'll be about what you expect, but every now and then one would, like, get a lot, and I wouldn't understand why. And most of the time it doesn't really matter, because whenever one of those videos gets a bunch of views, like, that doesn't really result in much of anything besides that. And it occasionally does. But normally not. So it's just kind of one of those things for, like, what are you two doing? You may not pass here. You may not pass here. Okay. It's just like, what would you rather? Would you rather consistently having, like, the view numbers that you have, and just being, like, And that just being the same way that it always is? Or would you rather have like a video get a bunch of views and then that just not result in anything, so you just know that, you know, there was significantly high bunch of people that watched that and weren't interested in anything else? You know? Like, I did put a lot of jam games in that list, but like, I've already done this with one jam game. Where it's like, I looked at it, I saw that it was on the list, and it was like, there's nothing wrong with this game, I just don't feel like playing this one. So I just kind of scratched it off. There'll probably be more like that. There'll probably be like... Probably be another puzzle game, another... Who knows what other type of game, where I'll look at it and be like, do I really want to play this right now? And I'll either pick random again or mark it off the list, because I know I'll never want to play it. You're a trainer? Why are you just blocking an area? I'm administrator. Are you the true one? They're not playing that theme. Toyo Sato Mimi. Your fucking name is Toyo Sato Mimi. Okay. Yeah, Miko's the main example of this, because she's like a canon character, but they have a lot of fan game characters like this, from what I can tell. They'll have a Touhou that's like literally based off a like historical person. Imagine if like Touhou was a thing for like thousands of years, and they're making fan Touhous about people from today. Now it's like thousands of years in the future, so they're like legendary. It's the legend of Bob Ross. This is his Touhou. Barbara Ronson. The ability to communicate with animals. That's the wrong guy. Bob Ross is the painter, I'm a fucking idiot. Steve Irwin, that's the animal guy. Names, we made them up. I'm administrator in Onigai Shelter Forum. So, how long will this route be? Who knows? Battle of Love. Eris. E-medicine. An aroma lady with a medicine. Never seen that before. So the medicine dolls also just have poison everywhere. Are you killing yourself by using this thing? I mean, it's just the same question you can ask any poison type user of Pokemon. It's like those comparisons you see where you have like those pictures of like Muck like hugging Ash or whatever, and then you look at their Pokedex entry and they're literally death incarnate. They will fucking kill you if you're within 100 feet of them. Pokedex is nonsense. I seriously have to wonder, like, who all proofreads, like, how many people on the Pokemon team with like different levels of executive actually like read everything that goes in the Pokedex and actually like see if that makes any fucking sense with the rest of the world they created, because 99% of the time it doesn't. I guess this thing that we let 10-year-olds run around with actually has the ability to cause the goddamn apocalypse if it wanted to. Pokemon gives SCP like run for its money and just like ridiculous shit they have written down sometimes. Where am I? Sarakaya? Is that where I am? Is that the one I played? Simarang, low growth rate village. Anyone in the Pokemart? No, there are never any NPCs in these areas. Why does nobody want to go shopping or heal their Pokemon in this region? It's over here. Nothing. What? Why is this even back here then? Wait, that's Topaz. You must have beat Wolf. In that case, how about a battle? Not right this second. Is that so? There's nothing here. I should buy more food for my stock. Can you go south after this? Yeah. Which is like the only area left to go. We'll just explore the rest of town and then deal with this dude. Rama's house. Welcome. My daughter Rama isn't home now. She's rarely at home. Maybe you will find her around this village. Are you Garenko? Well, I was given these strange coupons a while back and was told to give them to you. Want them? 5x coupons. Take good care of those coupons. A woman named Yukari gave them to me, but she never explained what their purpose is. Is it in my... Where is it? Is it a normal item? Peculiar coupon that seems to be from another world. What's it do? Who knows? Oh, cool. Doesn't say anything. Is it a statue? Yes. Oh, the statue needs some polish, but soon it will be good as new. Soon I will control the sun, too. Everyone's fucking crazy in this region. My father recently found a discarded Elutsuo statue in the North Plain. He's trying to restore it. Right. That's where you go next. What's with this odd door, you ask? This is the time door. If you enter it, you will be warped 80 years into the past. You may enter it if you wish, but I don't care if you can't return. Beat Kira Yamato if you want to enter this time door. I last saw him in the North Plains south of here. Okay, no wonder everyone's around here is fucking a bit off when they can literally just go back in time whenever they want to. And people from the past can just come in here. I'm the distortion. Yeah, Tay, I love you. Yeah. Cute as it may be, that Tay's been quite the troublemaker. Our child was happy when we got her that Tay for her birthday. This seems important. What are you? Hello, I'm Rama. Nice to meet you. I know you from Aichi. You're Garinko, aren't you? He said he must find a strange map from past. Okay, so I need to go back to the past and then come back here. But I can't do that until I go south and fight that other guy, but I can't do that until I fight this guy over here. Alright, here we go! Dragon Tamer. Forgot about that sprite, because it's used like once. Rukato! I can probably punch that thing. They are getting higher in level over time, from what I can tell. So I think the first guy was like low to mid 60s, and now your first one's already like 67. Spikes. You're gonna gonna use spikes. You're a maid and you're throwing things on the floor. Do you not see the problem here? It's a mop. I think. I thought it was a net at first, but now I'm looking at it. It looks like just like a little rod with a triangle at the end. With that, like, the towel's just kind of... There's a towel on top of it. Orin is back on the desk. What does she want? Attention. As Orin flip-flops between wanting attention and wanting you to leave her alone. Well, good thing everything you're throwing at me just dies to being punched in the face. Goliath, that also sounds like steel type, which also sounds like death to the face. Do you just have a bunch of steel types? Intimidate, of course you do. Well, one of you had to. Nope, that's not super effective. And you have that. Great. What else can I hit you with? Ground, maybe? Are you like psychic type for some reason? Mana punch. You have like swords for hands. Actually, no, you don't. You're holding swords. So I guess you're punching me that way. So in order to punch me, you did have to drop your sword on the ground, or you'd have to like put your sword in your other hand. Why are you still alive? Why am I dead? What the fuck is this fight? It was going fine, and then this stupid thing showed up, and now 2 people are dead. Actually, no, I switched out of Circamar, didn't I? Die. You're the unknown type. Nobody knows what you are. E. Merlin sounds like die to Shadow Punch. Why are you faster? Why is Verasa so slow? It's probably because she carries a giant anchor with her everywhere. It's not shown in the sprite, so we're gonna assume that's not happening at this moment in time, so why is she so slow? Does Ikoishi die to Ghost? I don't remember. I am sick of this thing. Alright, moving on. Mimi-chan, of course. Wait, I was about to use Earthquake on you, but you're a flying type, aren't you? So I can't do anything to you. E, you're one tough cookie. Heartbreak? There we go. Man, losing a battle in my own home. 420-100. Tisk, I lost, but that was very interesting. Please take care of this. Diamond. I lost again. Next time I will win. Maybe. That would be an appropriate place to end, but it's only been 23 minutes. I don't want to make a part that short, especially when there's this much post-game to deal with. I wonder how can't think of words, how high the level my team will be by the end of this, before I have to grind them all to level 100 to deal with the final boss that I'm probably not going to beat anyway. Oh no, I literally gave up on Enhanced Reloaded because its final requirement was just stupid. In order to get to Mount Silver and fight the actual final boss, you had to refight all 16 gym leaders. And I just wasn't going to do that. Nope. Have you heard? because I thought everyone had heard. There's a rumor going around about some strange flower field beyond Pojak Cliff. Pojak Horseman. They say you need a special stone to even see that flower field, but hey, you can't believe everything you hear. I don't have a repel. Oh no, I only have 55 of them! There's like a trainer hidden over here. What are you doing? Kira Yamada. Oh, those thorns. Wait, is that a diamond? You must have beaten them then. Kazumi, Wolfu, and Kryose. I will challenge you now. Are you ready? You're the next one already? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Race in 2! God, am I gonna do that? I mentioned in a jam video that like 3 people watched, so maybe I should mention it again. I had a dream the other week. I don't remember 99% of this dream, because that's how I normally dream nowadays. I forget almost everything. But in one part of the dream, I do remember. I remember promising someone that I'd reread Silent Sinner in Blue. So it was like an idea of a video I could do is like getting Silent Sinner in Blue, like downloading a fucking PDF of it or something, however that works, and then just like reading through it and talking about it and making that like a series where I read like chapter by chapter. I don't know how long will I be able to work like that? How long is a chapter of Silent Sinner in Blue? I don't know. How many were there? I don't know. Read this 5 years ago. But I don't know, this is an idea for videos I could do. It's just reread a Touhoumon manga and talk about it. Still don't know if I'll actually end up doing that, but maybe. I don't know what this rat is, but it's killing Aki. It's annoying me. You can't touch me. The trainer AI appears to not be smart enough when their moves don't affect the opponent. Which I thought Emerald's AI was smarter than that. Who knows? You know, I'd be like, oh, it's the Kogasa, she's ghost, she's weak to the Shadow Punch, but actually it doesn't matter because she has Intimidate, because for some reason every Kogasa has Intimidate. Unless this one has a special attack version. She doesn't. Yeah, Kogasa has another ability, I think. I think every Pokemon, I think every Boneka does. Maybe they don't, I don't know. I assume she also has a special attack version of Intimidate, because she doesn't Puppet Dance Performance. I would know I used one in the playthrough before the one I, you know, uploaded. Playthrough one before that, when I used Mistia and Kyoko and Byakurin, and I think Patchouli and Kogasa and Clownpiece. I think that was the team. I've used so many Puppet Dance Performance teams, I've probably forgotten them all. I've probably forgotten a good portion of them. Of course. Why would Ron survive anything? That'd just be insane. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I've been. Of course, you have an answer for everything I have, don't you? Don't you? Holy shit! Don't you just have a fucking answer for everything? Die. But yeah, I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do that yet. It'll have to be a day where I just fucking sit down and decide to do it. I don't know if I'd be able to. Don't even know if we'd be able to make it interesting or something. Your mouth's not open. It kind of ruins the whole pose you're going for. It's like I did the sorter videos, and I think those turned out fine. So it's just kind of an experimental type thing I could try to do, and maybe it'll turn out fine, or maybe it won't. Kyoko, can you just die? Can you do that for me? Just die? What's Miko weak against? I don't know. Maybe she'll die dead. Alright, this stupid fucking thing with its stupid special version of Intimidate. Right, you died to Aki, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let Luna die and give her a hyper. This thing was kind of an extreme nuisance when I fought Drake earlier, because she literally killed my whole team. Until Aki showed up and killed her. Because some Pokemon are really stupid. Yep, that's what I thought. That doesn't even seem that's a move that one-shots my Pokemon, but it just makes your attack stat go higher for some reason. Alright, yep. That was the thing that happened. Eureka. Sounds like dies to a punch move? Except aren't you also flying or something? I don't know, sometimes the Rikas are riding tanks and sometimes they're riding giant eyeballs, and I don't know what's weak to what. From the cover of trees, our final assault. Do you really have to give him the berries? Is that something you need to do with a boss fight? Really imperative? Didn't even matter. I would have won if all these thorns weren't causing me such pain. 420.60. That was 9 Pokédollars away from being 426.9. Good job, you have fine talent. Take this for your efforts. Show that pearl to Yukai. She will challenge you then. We'll meet again. These thorns still hurt though. Alright. I was wondering how I could end this part when that last guy was only at like the 25-minute mark and then that guy showed up. So it seems like it's a pretty good part to end it. How far away is the Pokemon Center? Too fucking far. Oh God. Thank you, Repel. Right there. What does the guide tell me to do after that? Pass through the time door to reach the lost age of Java. That's what I'm doing next? You know what? Fuck it. If that's where I'm supposed to go next, then I'll just go south, because that area still exists. And, you know, I'd rather not start the next part going south and doing who knows what, instead of going to the fucking time door. What sounds more exciting, going south or going through the goddamn time door to go 80 years in the past? Sounds pretty cool, so let's explore whatever the hell's down here. No pain, no gain. Be a 45-minute plus part, who cares? Just to be done with whatever this is. Cool trainer Hunkson. Hunkson? Hunkson. You an ice type? You should be. You're Cherno. I'm of the opinion that every Cherno should be ice type. Except for Puppet Dance Performance where there is no ice type. Because I get wanting to give like alternate types for certain Pokemon, so they have like more variety, but when you're not making like the ice characters ice, like what are you even doing at that point? Here's Letty. Is a winter yokai? She's not ice type though, because it's the form that's not ice type. It's like, oh no. No. Excel break mode. Expert Ravo. This stupid thing. Just one-shotted my Kagero last time. This is very much the ending filler. I just want to be done with this last area so I can go 80 years in the past next time I play this game. Mode Limited. Oh yes, don't call me C- Jim Botton XO. Okay? Whatever you say, my dude. Whatever you say. Ooh, what you say? Oh, that it only went well. Well, of course you did. What you say? That was all for the best? Of course it is. Sigh. Kansas. Kane? A cane? All up inside your membrane. Her fast facts about history. Cramming all of your brain space. You say that theoretically a brain can only hold so much information. What if you were to fill it with junk? Could you make a complete husk of a human who knows nothing but junk? Is this the end of this route? That looks like it. Need repels. Yep, it seems to just stop here. Yeah, Kagro, probably not the best person to use against a bunch of fighting types. Of course I say that, there'll be fighting type gym trainers with no fighting types. We're currently working on a path, please come back later. Never mind, they're not trainers at all. Alright, so there, I explored the last of this southern area. So now there's, I assume that's all of Java. It's not 80 years in the past, besides that one area that I need to go to get a map. Up there, north, lady I talked to earlier said I need a map from the past. I'm accidentally going that way because I meant to go the other way. God, it's over here. I just stopped the part here. But no. Must be at Pokemon Center to end video. It's how you do it. It's how you do it. This is how we do it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, there we go. 5 recordings of the new post-game, and I'm nowhere close to done with it. At this rate, it's going to take at least 2 more recording sessions. So over this, next time we'll go back to the past. See you then.